How can the blood be a protector during times of job loss, foreclosure, and other crises from everyday life? Now, I'm not going to try to tell you for one moment that if you're up under the blood, you won't lose anything. I can go back in my own life and tell you, you can be a blood-bought, born-again Christian and lose some things. I also want to share that I didn't lose as many things as I could have lost had it not been for the blood covenant that I had with Christ. That many, many times I deserved to lose. Did things that were foolish, invested in things that should have been destructive. And sometimes the blood protected me because it's not just the blood, it is the covenant that the blood represents that causes me to have covenants of provision, covenants of healing, covenants of peace, covenants of power. By the same token, I want you to also understand that not only will the blood stop some things from happening that could happen, when they do happen, we don't react like people who do not have the blood covenant. So when you want to know how can the blood be a protector in times of job loss, you may lose your job, but you don't have to lose your mind. You may go through all kinds of crises, but we do not react to life the way other people react because we have the blood. I was told an interesting story. It really I think is really quite profound. Talks about the word propitiator, and I'm told that when the aerodynamic systems are designed in such a way so that when astronauts are getting ready to come back into this atmosphere, they are designed so that their spaceships, when they enter back in the atmosphere, would have a propitiator around it. The propitiator is designed so that when the friction happens, when they come into this atmosphere, they should actually burn up. But because the propitiator is there, it stands in between them and the astronauts on the inside. And if it works effectively, it stops the heat from getting on the inside. Now, when the Bible talks about the blood being the propitiation of our sins, you must realize that a lot of things that I went through should have burned me up. But because the blood took the heat out of it, I passed through it and it didn't affect me like it would have affected me because the blood was there.